You close your eyes, and the world around you fades. Your body remains still in bed, yet your mind drifts into realms that feel just as real as waking life. But where does your consciousness go when you sleep? If sleep is merely a time for rest, why does the mind construct entire worlds, conversations, and events that sometimes seem more vivid than reality? Science explains that sleep is when the brain restores itself, but this barely scratches the surface. Why do we dream of places we've never seen? Why do some people experience out-of-body sensations while sleeping? And if the brain is simply resting, why does its activity increase at night rather than decrease? The truth about consciousness during sleep is far more complex than we've been told. To fully grasp it, we need to break it down step by step. What happens to our awareness while we sleep? Is it truly confined to the brain, or is something else at play? 1. The brain doesn't shut down, it activates. Most people assume that sleep is a state of rest for the brain. However, if you examine brain activity, something unexpected happens. During deep sleep, brain function slows down, but the moment dreaming begins, certain regions become just as active, if not more active, than when you're awake. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for logic and decision-making, becomes less engaged, which explains why dreams often feel bizarre and unpredictable. Meanwhile, the visual and emotional centers become highly active, generating vivid images and deep emotions. This leads to an important question. If the brain is more active during dreams, can sleep truly be considered rest? The reality is that the brain doesn't rest in the way we typically think. Instead, it shifts into a different mode, one that focuses inward rather than on the external world. This suggests that consciousness doesn't turn off. Rather, it transitions to another state of awareness. 2. The brain releases DMT every night. DMT, dimethyltryptamine, is a powerful psychedelic compound known for inducing intense, otherworldly visions. It exists naturally in various plants and even in the human brain. Scientists believe that the brain releases DMT every night during REM sleep, which may explain why dreams often feel surreal yet profoundly meaningful. Interestingly, individuals who consume synthetic DMT frequently report experiences that resemble dreaming, encountering strange landscapes, meeting mysterious beings, or feeling as though they are being shown hidden truths. But if the brain naturally produces DMT, does this mean that dreams are just hallucinations? Or is something much deeper occurring? If consciousness can be altered by brain chemistry, it raises an even bigger question. Are we truly perceiving reality when we're awake? Or is our experience of the world just another constructed state of mind? Just a glimpse of something far greater. Dreams may hold the power to predict the future. While some dreams seem completely random, others are eerily specific. Throughout history, people have reported seeing future events in their dreams, sometimes with astonishing accuracy. Studies on precognitive dreams suggest that this phenomenon is more than mere coincidence. A well-known example is Abraham Lincoln, who allegedly dreamed of his own assassination just days before it occurred. But it's not just historical figures. Ordinary people often experience this too. They dream of someone they haven't seen in years, only to unexpectedly encounter them the next day, or they witness an event in a dream that later unfolds exactly as they saw it. If dreams are nothing more than random neural activity, how do they sometimes reveal glimpses of the future? Could it be that during sleep, consciousness steps beyond the boundaries of time, accessing information beyond normal perception? Sleep paralysis, a glitch in consciousness. If sleep were just a passive state, why do some people wake up completely aware yet unable to move? Sleep paralysis is one of the most terrifying experiences a person can endure, being trapped between sleep and wakefulness, often with an overwhelming sense of an unseen presence lurking in the room. What makes it even stranger is that across different cultures and beliefs, People report seeing the same things: shadowy figures, an intense pressure on their chest, or the feeling of being watched. How is it possible that unrelated individuals share identical hallucinations? One theory suggests that sleep paralysis isn't merely a malfunction of the brain, but a brief moment where consciousness slips into another state, one where we become aware of something we were never meant to see. Lucid dreaming, the power to control reality. Most dreams unfold without our control, but some individuals possess the ability to wake up inside their dreams, realizing they are dreaming and taking control of the dream world as if it were real life. This phenomenon, known as lucid dreaming, proves an astonishing fact. When you're asleep, your mind remains active enough to make conscious decisions. Studies show that lucid dreaming activates the prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain responsible for self-awareness. This suggests that even in sleep, a part of us remains awake. But why does this ability exist? If dreams are merely the brain's chaotic firings, why would we have the capacity to control them? Some believe that lucid dreaming is more than a psychological trick. It could be evidence that consciousness isn't entirely bound to the physical world. Time flows differently in dreams. Most people have experienced dreams that seem to last for hours, only to wake up and realize that only a few minutes have passed. But this phenomenon isn't just an illusion. Scientific studies suggest that the perception of time within dreams operates under completely different rules than in waking life.